Do you take time to put sleep as a priority? Hi, I'm Nancy Solari, founder of Living Full Out. Gosh, when I think about my life, the twists and turns, the busy, the late nights, the early mornings, right? We've all been there, right? Whether you got kids, whether you're running a business, somehow at the end of the day, that sleep is hard to get. We might be really dog tired, and by the time we lay down in bed, it's like the circus comes to town and we just can't sleep. We're thinking about all these things we have to do the next day or all the things we didn't get done. And then you try to toss and turn. You're hot, you're cold, you try to put the TV on or listen to a podcast, and it's like around and around you go. We need a good relationship with sleep. We have to look at it just like eating, just like drinking water, right? Sleep is something that allows us to think clearly. It allows us to be our best self. Now, what works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you, because trust me, my friends and family wouldn't do my life necessarily. I personally am somebody who really hits the ground running early in the morning. Love getting up around 3:30, maybe 4. 5 o'clock I'm sleeping in. But that means I go to bed at like 8 p.m., probably earlier than most 7th graders. However, it is when I know I'm at my peak, when I'm performing my best in the morning, but at night I allow myself to unwind. I see 6 o'clock hour come and go, and I'm starting to slow things down. The 7 o'clock hour, it's, final walk with the dogs. It's getting myself into my bedtime routine, whether that's taking a steamy shower, having, a hot tea, or just getting bundled up in bed, listening to some peaceful music or relaxing podcast. You have to find that routine for yourself. Now, I know plenty of people who nap during the day. My sister is one of them. I don't know how she does it. She literally will work like 4 hours, 5 hours, and then she can go to her bed, lay down. Half an hour later, she springs back up again, and she'll do another like 5 hours. Now, I can't necessarily do that. Number one, I'm working all day, right? I'm running my company. But number two, I'm just excited for the day. And now I know that might sound a little bit nerdy, but truly I am. When I think about the things that happen in the beginning of the day, those are when I'm doing things for other people. It's like, what does somebody need from me? Okay, how do I push the ball forward for the team? But it's the end of the day when I get to write, when I get to work out, when I get my Nancy time, right? So I don't want to do it myself. I want to make sure I'm awake for every moment in between. But if you need that nap and you're able to do it, thumbs up. Now, there are a lot of different remedies for how to get sleep. For me, a steamy shower works. For other people, it may be working out, kind of getting that extra energy out of your body. So I want you to check out the video in the description, because we got some resources there and some remedies for you that I think will be really helpful for you to get that much needed shut-eye. Also want to make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell, because truly we are all about getting you out there to live full out, right? Hang out with friends, start that business, find the love of your life. But you can't do it if you're tired. You gotta get sleep. Now, I realize that sometimes the shower doesn't work, right? The tea doesn't work. Even the workout doesn't work. And if you need to seek some medical consultation, you should do that. Sleep studies are great. I have friends who have done that, and they've learned a lot about what they do at night, how they wake themselves up, sleep apnea, you name it. So don't be afraid of what might get discovered. It's more scary to just be in the dark about it. And peaceful sleep could be right there ahead of you if you just take those bold steps. So as always, here's to all of you living full out. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see other inspirational videos. Make sure to ring that bell. Also, connect with us on other social media sites, and comment back if you'd like to share what type of videos you want us to create. Here's to you living your life full out.